Okay, in this video, I want to share to all of you about how to make a double trapezoid mesh commercial building. First of all, we have to make the basic shape with using the rotate rectangle. We can click from this origin and we can set the height of this base building around 45 meter and enter, and then we can set the depth of this building around 25 meter and enter. Okay, then we can get the rectangle here and we can click the surface and push it up around 1 meter for the slab thickness on this commercial building. Then we can triple click, right click and make group, and also make component, create. Then we can continue to select a move and press Ctrl, click from this corner until this corner. Then we can move it up around 3.6 meter and enter. Okay, then we can make the another meshing here. We can make the inclination, we can make the intersection meshing in here with using rectangle also. We can using the rotate rectangle, and then we can click from this position and we can click to over this meshing, over the ground meshing around 35 meter and enter. Then we can set the height of this first trapezoid meshing. We can drag to the another side around 12 meter and enter. Okay, and then we can make the second trapezoid mesh building in here. Then we can type here around 35 meter, enter, and we can drag to the another side around 12 meter also and enter. Okay, but we can also change this, we can also extend this meshing secondary building in here. We can click this line, then we can select a move and move to the front around 10 meter and enter. Okay, then we can get the two basic meshing in here. Then we can click line and click from this midpoint or approximately in this position, and we can click to this edge approximately just like this. And I will show to you about the dimension about it. Okay, it's around 9 meter from the right side, and it's around 12 meter or 13 meter from the front line in here. And then we can also make the similar trapezoid plane. We can use the line and click from this position approximately until, and then we can click to this position. Okay, so I will show you about the dimension. Click from this point until this point. It's around 8 meter, and this one around 8 meter also. Okay, and so you can see about the dimension. This is 9 meter, this is 13 meter, this is 8 meter, this is 8 meter approximately. And I will erase it and continue to the next step. Okay, then the next step, we have to erase this extra line and plane in here, and we can erase the extra line and plane in here. And we can also click this surface and push it up around 1 meter and enter, and also triple click, right click and make group, and also make component, create. And also this one, we can push it up around 1 meter and enter, and triple click, right click and make group, and also make component, create. And then we can click this both of this basic plane meshing, and we can select a move, press Ctrl, click from this position until this above of the slab. Then we have to move it up around 3.6 meter approximately. The 3.6 meter is about the floor to ceiling dimension, or about the floor to ceiling distance. And I will show you about the floor to ceiling distance approximately. This one around 3.6 meter. Okay, so you can see in the screen, and I will erase it, then continue to the next step. Okay, this is about the basic meshing of this commercial building. Then now we can draw the glazing. We can use the rectangle, click from this corner until this corner. Okay, then we can triple click the surface and offset it inside around 500 millimeter, enter, and we can delete the extra plane in here and erase. Then we can delete the extra outline in here by triple click this edge, right click and erase. Then we can get the plane here, and we can click the surface and push it until the ground floor, and we can triple click, right click, make group, and triple click again and activate the hide rest of model, so we can see fully about this selected object. Then we can click the surface and right click and erase, and click the surface, right click and also erase. Okay, and we can click this vertical line, we can click this both vertical line, we can select a move, press Ctrl and place to this position, and then we can type 44 slash and enter. Okay, then we can click this line, this right side line and left side line. Then we can select move, press Ctrl, click from this corner until this behind corner or corner on the behind, then we can type 24 slash and enter, and it will be automatically arranged about the vertical frame schematic on this glazing system. And then we can also change the materials with using the blue glass materials in here. And now we can double click this surface, click the surface and offset it inside around 1 meter and enter. Okay, then we can click the surface, we can select edit, copy, exit from the group, edit, paste in place, and we can push it down till this position. Okay, then we can triple click, make group, and we can enter the group, delete the surface by click the surface, right click and erase, and also delete this bottom surface and erase. And we can do the same way from the previous step to make the grid of the vertical schematic frame in here. Then we can select this both offline, then we can select move, press Ctrl and place to this position, and then we can type 30 slash and enter. And also we can click this line and we can select move, press Ctrl and place to this position, and then we can type 12 slash and enter. Okay, and also this one, click this vertical line, select move, press Ctrl and place to this position, and then we can type 14 slash and enter, and it will be automatically arranged like this. And click this line, select a move, press Ctrl and place to this position, and then we can type 10 slash and enter. Okay, so we can get the basic shape of the glazing, and then we can also assign the materials of it. Okay, then now we can click this secondary meshing, secondary cantilever meshing. Then we can click the surface and offset it inside around 1 meter and enter. We can click the surface and then select edit, copy, exit from the group, and then edit, paste in place and push it down. Okay, then we can triple click, right click and make group and enter to the group, and click the surface, erase, click the surface, erase. Okay, then we can duplicate the line, click until this position, then we can type 33 slash and enter. Then we can click this vertical line, select a move, press Ctrl, place to this position, and then we can type 25 slash and enter. And also this one, we can click this line, select move, press Ctrl and place to this position, and then we can type 10 slash and enter. Okay, then we can click this line, select move, press Ctrl, place to this position, and then we can type 10 slash and enter. And also this one, select a move, press Ctrl, place to this position, and then we can type 2 slash and enter. Okay, and we can assign the materials in here. Okay, and this is about the basic shape of this double meshing trapezoid commercial building. Then we can also add the structural main structural in here, maybe in this position. Then we can push it down. Okay, then we can triple click, right click and make group. Maybe it could be a consideration about the structural system. Okay, this is just for schematic, so for the more detail you have to discuss with your structural engineer. Okay, we can move it to this position, and okay, we can move to this position. Okay, then now we can assign with the another colors. We can change the colors to be the attractive color. For example, we can change with the orange color in here. Okay, and also this one we can change with the orange color in here. Okay, and we can also change the gray color in here for the bottom floor over there to make it more different than another. Okay, then we can select the glazing materials using the green glass. Okay, then we can move to the another appropriate position over there. Okay, and we can move to the another position, and we can also move to the central position. It's just for example. Okay, then now we can activate the shadow. We can activate the shadow, and we can also activate the another style. We can activate the clean style in here to make it more attractive. Then we can set the shadow orientation as we want. Okay, okay, I think it's done. This is for simple mesh modeling of this double trapezoid mesh on the commercial building. Thanks for watching. You can explore more about it and just wait for my next tutorial. Thank you.